There we go. All right. Good morning, Cavell and Carol, Marby, and Paul. I couldn't get my picture to come up. Well, this is still Carol telling me she can't see me. I hope you can all see me now. Well, so today's the 27th. My grandson turns 15 today, and a very good friend that Carol and I both know is having his birthday today. We call it the 51 Club, and you'll see if you can figure that out. But okay, you can see me now. I had an interesting experience on Sunday, yesterday. We went out for breakfast, and it was kind of like a hurried thing. And we get there and we look up, and the whole sky was filled with angelic beings. And I could see as I looked to the left, there was a very large angelic being with glowing and had created all the others. And I knew that the large, big angel was Metatron and had brought all the angels into us for the day, letting them just bathe their light over us. So now we have Marby, Lauren, Annick. So when I thought about coming today, I thought, wow, what if we could create that same angel bath for everyone online? And Metatron agreed that he could. What it's going to take is your intensity within your heart, which right now we'll call in Mother and Father, and begin to bring their energy in. I want to shut off my phone so it doesn't bother us. And see how in awe it brings you, because I'm a big believer that, everybody, good morning, dirty work. It's a name change day. LOL, I see. About growing and becoming is about what you feel in your heart. Doesn't mean everything you have around you, or if you want to have a certain pile of rocks around you, it doesn't mean that. Yeah, it's a development. We've been going through enormous amounts of lifetimes. I don't care who you are, you have been. Each time wanting to clear a pattern that's been a lifetime existence that you can choose a different response to. So, to those of you who think that there's something that's going to make it happen for you, give it up. It's going to be your prayer, you're working inside your own heart. Certainly you can work with a mentor, but that's still working on you. That's not a perfect stone or whatever you want to say. Agreed. I have stones and they all have been supportive, but not what makes it happen. So I think everyone needs to get patient and do their protection every day and begin to understand what it really is all about. Is you're a being of light, and situations and that which you move yourself through are either going to continually have more light emerge around you, or for the moment have you scratch up again and be in fear and trauma. So that's the journey. So coming here offers you the opportunity to maybe let your heart open a little bit more, grow your faith, believe. I mean, what does the word believe mean to everyone? And I can assure you, everyone would write something different. But what it's meant to mean is God's here with me. I am a vessel. I allow him to move through me. And that's more the truth than you'll ever know. And the journey's going to take you here. It's going to take you there. It's going to turn you around. That's what it's about. You believing your relationship with mother and father. They're the number one, most important thing you have. So, today, we're going to bring that mother and father down in our hearts. And once again, we're going to sit with them, feel their radiance, feel their light, and see as it pours out of your heart, how far around you does that consciousness move? And does it stay in happiness and light? You know, some people can carry so much that it doesn't stay that way. But we want to be assured that it's where they can offer it to us, and not always that we must offer something to them. What we do for them is to surrender and allow them passage into our consciousness and through us to reach other people that need help. So we saw this wonderful experience with the angels, and there's really not words. And we've had that happen before when we were in Mount Shasta. And the house we were staying at, we walked outside, and it was just like a road that all these angels kept. Some were riding bicycles, and there is a look of an angel. I'll try to have to find some pictures to show you. And some would be walking arms in arms around another. Some were running, some were walking. And what Doug and I did is got in the car because we wanted to see where they were going. Well, here on a certain day every year, it's true for everything. All the masters are called forth to be there. And this was the day that all the angels were being called forth to come. And there's a very powerful I Am building built there. And lo and behold, there they were, going right down inside that building. I know it sounds magical. It was magical, but it was a reality. Hours they went by to be there. I think it was like 2:00. We went shortly before that, so we got to see the tail end go in. But it's opening your heart and your mind so you can even allow that to become part of a truth for you. Those angels are real. Metatron's real. All the masters are very, very real. And their life, for some of us, is living on a different level of plane. For others, it isn't. And that's what growth is about, wanting our consciousness that moves in and through and around every chakra heightens and becomes to a level where it can hold God's light. That's the simplicity of it. And yet to go through it and have it become, there's a lot of heart sorting, every chakra sorting that you need to come about to understand truly how it all works. So today, calling in Metatron, he's already here with me. Probably what you're going to sense is a huge being of light. That's how he originally got my attention, was he was just radiating so much light. And discover how you wish to sit to allow yourself to receive. He's calling now, angel after angel, to come in. And there's going to be some point where you're going to feel your entire upper part of energy around the top of you. It's just filled with angels, white angels. Simple. So I always put palms up at a different level here. Palms up, arms out, be open to receive and see what it feels like. Maybe you'll even hear the heavenly music. Who's to say? Because the possibility is there for every soul who listens to this video today or tomorrow or in 6 months, because the angels are here. What's it going to feel like? You're going to feel like little ticklings. Maybe you'll hear there is music, they're singing. Maybe you'll hear them. Everybody is so unique, there's no way to know how it will touch each and every one of you. The real challenge is surrendering to allow it to touch you, to bring to you a capacity to know it's true. Mother, Father, and God, and all the angels are truly real. So I'm going to be quiet for a moment, and let's let them all come down through the heavens and touch you. Whether that's in your heart, maybe your arms, whatever it is, but for a brief moment. Relax. Don't tell them what to do, allow to receive. Just surrender into the earth. So on this day, I ask for all the angels to come and to touch all whom are willing, present, and in surrender. Bring forth a feeling, a sensation, a realization. And if you have a really good connection, make a wish. Whew. Good. Just let your heart surrender. Oh. My arms are getting cold. I can hear certain things in my office clicking. They're wanting for you to know they're here so you believe. I have been chosen to be the speaker for the group of angels. Surrendering to this experience is surrendering to love. For the greatest healing brought to you from the Father is love. And when you create a transaction that allows God to come to you and offer you change, this is freedom. There are those who sing, as there are those who will hear. If you feel you're moving quickly, they're attempting to raise your frequency. May your heart know love, understanding, forgiveness, unity, and belief. Good. There are those of you who are settling, surrendering into the earth. The yawning is just your consciousness shifting. Excellent. If the atmosphere where you are today is cool, like here, you will be cold. And Jesus offers his reddish colored cape for whomever is too cold to place around them. You see, for that person who is not so prepared, they will have already left. And for those who are the more dedicated student in their meditation and in truth, they are still here with us, receiving. It is all choice. But for a moment, take something in your world that you want to know more about and see what the angels bring to you in response. Whew. It is surrender where you must learn to be. For that which shows yourself will mirror your level of surrender. So let's bring love to those who are not surrendered, that they will find the path of ease to let go and acceptance of that which is. The journey is of your own making, of how your heart responds. Now, before every person, I see a beautiful green angelic being about love and compassion. So if you are one who believe you are ready, take her hands and unite. Good. They're all so bright. And now comes a beautiful pink angel with a different level of compassion and love. And if this is your message, take her hands and let that energy move and breathe through you. Be bathed in it. Namaste. And now there is a radiant yellow angel, the wisdom. And if this is for you, take her hands in honor of her sharing with you wisdom. Oh. And one more of the many for today is a beautiful green healing angel. So if you are one who is in humility, knowing you need healing, reach out to her. And the fifth ray. Good. Now before me, I see the Ascension Angel, who will bring elevation upon that journey. Not to complete it, but to raise it. A devotion. Excellent. I can begin to see some of you gathering in the room. And let's all take a moment and sit together within this place in Shasta. Adabakita Namoshe. Araboladu. Araboladu. As we send gratitude to all who come, send gratitude to yourself for allowing. For yet another door has opened. For another wall has disappeared. For another level of sight has been energized. Choose to let it be so. Choose to let it be so. Dear Father, we are grateful for the movement, for the shift in consciousness for those who allow it, for the beautiful breeze of your light as it moves to touch our hearts and our soul. Blessings to all, to all, to all. And thank you, my friend Metatron. Wow. Hello, Tenny, Dream Tooth, and the dirty work. I hear bird song. How powerful. No, it's my grandson's birthday. 15 today. Okay. So, does anyone root themselves enough to tell me how that felt? I will let him know everyone offered him happy birthdays. Yes. I'm grateful for all of you who come. So, any comments? Could you allow it in? It was incredible. I was outside the whole time and I felt warmth wrapping around my back. Yes, Lawrence is amazing and it's healing. Yes, so beautiful. The angelic kingdom is a great experience to have them be your best friends. Wonderful, dirty work. Did you say you were going to change that name today? Oh. My heart feels as open as I can imagine it. I wonder if that's how your hearts feel. Yes. Mana with Heather. I love that name. Mana with Heather. Very good. Is that you in a boat? It's hard to see. Very nice. Yes, I'm here in my office. It's 51 degrees. I'm in Florida, but we have had cold weather, not as much as a lot of you. So Paul says, this is a week of releasing for me. This was a powerful invitation to focus and not on release, but the simple act of allowing and letting love guide the healing. Yes, Paul, you did get it. So it helps you have the ability to know that it's all possible. You just have to surrender. Possibilities don't happen with your mind going a mile a minute. It is sitting in a place where your heart is still and you are an observer and surrender. Yes, Jenny, I would listen to it from the beginning. You're welcome. Mana with Heather. Does anyone have any questions? Today was so powerful, I can still see all of them kind of like giggling from yesterday. There were just so many. Thank you, Anik. Oh, she felt like she was warm, wrapped in a warm blanket. Her heart is open. How great. There can't be any better of a feeling. Ah, fire of the sacred heart. You know, it just tells you also, so I'm getting chills again, how many masters come and sit with us while we're here and send us their light, more than you all can imagine. But the more you learn to sit into your heart and surrender, the more you'll feel them and become aware of them and be able to even speak to them. Very good. I want to go up and see who was here at the top. I don't think I've heard from you. Margie, I didn't hear from you. And Cavell, it's who. Wow. It is 11:15 already. It took a while, but it was beautiful. So Lauren says, I sleep with an amethyst angel crystal and other crystals under my pillow. It is calming and measuring for me. That's wonderful. But remember, crystals are something that need to be purified. You just don't want to keep doing it every night. So whether you put them in the sun for 15 minutes, however you want to do it every once in a while, if you're going to use them for sleeping, you want to have a way that you're energizing and letting go of anything old, you see? Any final thought? I am still freezing. I'm going to go turn the heat on, my goodness. So, many blessings on this 27th day of January. Well, interesting question, and here's going to be my answer. I want you to sit for at least a month, every day, spending some time going into your heart. And what you're going to do is your heart is going to guide you to where you're meant to do. You bring that with you. It's not for me or anyone else to tell you. So it's going to show you images or have you feel things that are perfect for you. And maybe in the process will also change you, transform you into a deeper experience of what's necessary. So you'll have to keep us up to date and let us know. But to really have that question answered properly, you must be sitting within your heart with God and Mother. And your higher self, of course, is certainly welcomed. And you will begin to feel an urge or an understanding of what you're seeing or feeling. Okay, very good. You're welcome. You did have a feeling. Good. All right, I want to thank everyone for today. Tomorrow's going to be messages. You always wonder what could be more, right? Well, there always is more. It is one experience that never ends. So I give all of you many blessings. Thank you for coming and being so welcoming to all the angels. They are just so beautiful. And I'll see you soon. See you tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye-bye.